this year, officially, because we are in November, we're going to have at least 2 feature films done this year. My hope is that I will get one more together because we have Batmark versus Supermark pieces of that laying around. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. We can turn everything we've done into movies. We've done so much Back to the Future. I could put all of those together. It'll be an awesome movie. Going and having a Q&A with people, which there's an hour-long Q&A I never dropped, so on my phone and stuff. And then we go to me realizing that Back to the Future Mark was a guy who actually played everybody in the future. So you start realizing things like I do these great scenes about Marxists. That I was Moses. I went up top of Mount Sinai. When you're doing it and you're making the 10 Commandments, God was being asked. Human body? I did it. When you got the anatomy situation going, I don't mean to brag, you're doing it. You're there. Oh, can you do us a favor, Leah Marco? What do you got? That was always the response. Can you do that with Leah Marco? What do you got? What do you need me to do? Oh, you need me to engineer that for you? I'm on it. Just another day as Leonardo da Vinci, Those are the times that people will look back at and say, yeah, I remember I was in the friggin' wine orchard walking through looking for the right grapes, trying to do my grapes, wine situation. And Leonardo da Vinci was there in the field painting the landscape. Yeah. Oh, Leonardo, I love your painting of Mona Lisa. Thanks. What do you like about it? Oh, she's stunning. It's a self-portrait. Thank you. Oh, it is? I thought it was like your chambermaid or something. No. I took a mirror out. And I was like, I wonder if I was a chick. Yeah. I wonder if I was to like throw long hair on myself and be like, look, what would I look like as a woman? We can't do that. 1542. Can't do it, 1542. We gotta do it in like disguise. So we're gonna do it. I'm gonna just paint myself as a lady, lady in the night. And I could just be like, this was my chambermaid, And now, greatest painting in history. Painted myself. When you're Leonardo da Vinci and you fooled the world, nothing better than that, really. Original, like, Freemason, Da Vinci. When you're there Da Vinciing it, people take notice. They're like, how do I paint like that? You're not Da Vinci. You can't paint like Da Vinci. You think you just show up and grab a freaking paintbrush? Biggity boo. You can't do it. You're going to look like freaking crap. Yeah, I'm sorry. What happens is you have to have a trained hand and eye and understand how to, mix colors. This is 1546. What are you talking? You think you're going down to a freaking art store? Let me go get some red. You got to kill someone and take their blood and, you want to make red? What are you thinking? I just go and get red from the art store. You didn't kill somebody this week? I'm sorry. You can't paint red. Where are you going to get it from? You think Art's art store down the road has got your red shade of paint? No, I'm sorry. They only have like crushed umber. Good luck on that one. You got to somehow make things. You have to get colors with other. Go to that flower over, that purple flower. Do one of those on it and then you make the color where you bring the purple in. But you want red, you got to kill somebody. You got to find someone and just murder them and put their blood in there to make the red color. I thought you knew that. That's why the Mona Lisa is such a revered painting. All that blood that I had to do when I slaughtered that family next door. Da Vinci style. You do a Leonardo da Vinci situation, and they're like, oh, it can never have been Leonardo. Got away with it. They called me the O.J. Simpson of the 1500s. Like nobody expected that Leonardo was going to get away with it. But like, at least my other neighbors, they're like, holy freaking cow, that was Leonardo. We know that guy's out of his freaking mind. And he just murdered that family in order to make more red. He was doing a painting, I guess. Like, what are you doing over here? Constables came by. They're like, well, Leonardo, oh, you're such a beautiful painting. Oh, you do the scene, you do the helicopter. Ah, yes, good. Have a good evening. But no, and the guy's like, have a good night. He got the corpses just sitting there in the other room over there. Like he needed to get some more blood to make some more. He's like, I ran out. I gotta finish this one up before the night's over. I can't let the oil dry before completing the masterpiece of all masterpieces, Leonardo. When you got that going though, like people are like, oh, how many people were murdered for this painting? Ask Fauch. I don't know. Dr. Weasel Fauch. When you ask a Weasel Fauch, you get a Weasel Fauch. I think if we try to do all kinds of tests on different animals and humans as well, we'll get our results. Wait, Dr. Weasel Fauch, when you said humans as well, did you mean like right now with the COVID-19, like bugaboo situation? Is that what you mean by like, humans as well? Exactly. You're doing a bugaboo situation, aren't you? You want to get us all bugabooed so you can get like a quota met and that we all, start having other issues because of the bugaboo. Exactly. But why would you do that? Why don't you let us just live our lives? Why can't we enjoy our lives? Because I want to rule your life. You just killed a bunch of like beagles. What are we doing here? No, I didn't trust you. You're not a good guy. I'm a very good guy. Terrible guy. Not a terrible guy. The worst guy. Not the worst. Very much the worst human ever to live, really. Not very much so. Nobody likes you anymore. My wife likes me. No, she does not. Why would you say that? Dr. Weasel Fouch. We know who you are. Stop freaking saying. You're going to remind us that you're a Weasel Fouch? We know it. I just want one question answered, Weasel Fouch. What's that? Hold on, I'm not there yet. You're going to jump all over me in the middle of talking? Of course, stop it. I'm doing my thing. You can't. You can't interrupt me right in the middle of doing the show. So you can just, what do you do? Stop it. Stop it, Weasel Fouch. Let me do my thing, okay? And then you can come and do your thing, okay? If you want to say something fake news-ish, oh, nobody will get it when you get it. Oh, yeah, okay. That's the one you say all the time because it's true. It's lies. Lies after lies after lies, Dr. Fraudchi. So here's my question for you. Shoot. Stop it. I don't want you shooting anybody else up. All right? Stop it with that. We need to put that down. Put it aside. We don't need people getting bugabooed, okay? You're doing a bugaboo situation. We want people to live. I want people to die. I know you do. I know it. Just take a breath, okay, Dr. Frouch? Listen to this, Weasel Fouch. We are at a time in history where you guys are realizing it's about to all go down, right? Of course it is. We're going to take all your lives. Stop it. Don't talk. No more talking. Let me do me. You do you afterwards with your stupid Weasel Fouch ways. Okay, so here's my question, Weasel Fouch. Everybody's going meta, right? Right? Oh, yeah, look, I'm doing this. I'm in a freaking other world. No, you're not. You're in your basement with glasses on, okay? Right? Right, Weasel Fouch? That's where we are right now. We've been doing that Weasel Fouch situation. They're in their house, going online, doing it some friggin' weird virtual reality situation. So why so hard a push for a bugaboo? Because we need more people dead. I know. That's exactly why you're doing it. It has nothing to do with public health, public safety. Of course not. We don't care about people. I know you don't. You've made that very clear. The first 2 years of this pandemic. And we can tell that you don't give a crap about anybody but yourself. That's not true. It's anecdotal. Not anecdotal. No, because you were on the air and you're like, oh, you can't do hydroxy poopy pants because it's anecdotal. You can't do the horse medicazione because it's anecdotal. It's not anecdotal. It's just anecdotal to you. And then you think, okay, we're 2 years into this friggin' thing. You think you would find something that's somewhat anecdotal and you'd be like, let's get a small crew to look at that. Take a look, see what's going on over there. Is there anything that's truthful about that anecdotal situation over there? We don't have time to look at that. Oh, you don't? Why not? Why? Because people need bugaboos. Yeah, but they can go and look into something else when we know the bugaboos not helping people, killing people. They're getting sick. They're not, you know what I'm saying? Side effect situation? What are we doing, Weasel Fouch? There are no side effects. Lies, 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 lies. Dr. Fauci, lie, 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 lie. Dr. Fauci lies. That's what I'm talking about in the background over there. Dr. Fauci lies. When that's going on over there, you better be ready for it. You better be ready for a Fauci lie situation. When he's out there and he's rapping, I can't do just the hands. I need my feet involved in this situation. And he's doing a Fauci lies. I'm pumping that every day until the end of time, which is, I guess, next Thursday at 8. I want to sing it. Let me sing it for you. Hold on. Let me kick the beat seat so we can do it together. Go get your bugaboo. Don't stop it. Get in line. I tell you, don't look into the science. We're telling you what's true. And if you look into it, then you're a fool. You're not a horse. You're not a cow. Where is it? You're not a horse. You're not a cow. You're a friggin' guinea pig. Holy huggaboo, huggabugabugaboo. Dr. Fauci. Fauci. Weasel Fauci. Weasel Fauci. He's a friggin' weasel, isn't he, guys? Oh, no, I'm so trustworthy. Are you? You're friggin' weasel. Weaseling it out. Right? Oh, let's take a couple of beagles and see if we can just, let's cut their vocal cords so they can't bark. And let's just let their faces get eaten alive. That's a good one, Dr. Fauci. I've seen so many people that are like up in arms about like an animal being harmed. And where the frig are they now? Right? Miyagi situation! Woo! When you're on. You're on. You know what I mean? Like, I had my training. I'm there, Danielson situation. I'm doing it. Wax on, wax off. Miyagi, he, Danielson, hey, go wax my 57. I had that Dodge 57. When you're doing it and you're giving it a freaking high polish, you're doing it, you're giving it a high polish, and he's like, Miyagi's like, take it on your date, go on your date. You go to freaking Karate Kid it, crane kicking it. You go to Johnny in a body bag at the end of the night. It's all because you learned how to do a freaking wax on, wax off situation. That 57 Bel Air convertible. Miyagi-san. You got a Miyagi-san situation? Wow. How much more fun would it have been if Christopher Walken was in freaking Karate Kid as Miyagi? Wow. Daniel. Good man. Go take that paintbrush. Go paint my fence. What's that, Miyagi? What'd you say? Oh. Shit, paint my friggin' fence. Do it now. Oh. Okay, Mr. Miyagi, no problem. Bing, biggity boo, bing, biggity boo, bing. Oh. Whoa, it's good, Daniel. You did a good job. Oh, I thought you were going to teach me how to be a karate master. Shut up, kid. I'm teaching you. You have to do a friggin' paint job. No. Go over my belly. Take it. High polish. You grab. Shut up, kid. I'm teaching you. You have to do a friggin' paint job. No. Go over my belly. Take it. High polish. You grab the buffer and guy. There's the noise. Oh. Go over my belly. Take it. High polish. Shut up, kid. I'm teaching you. You have to do a friggin' paint job. No. Go over my belly. Take it. High polish. You grab the buffer and guy. There's the noise. Oh. Noise of a buffing machine. You got it. CVS. High polish. Cream. They got it on the shelf. Make my Trans Am look no. Christopher Walken has a Trans Am. He doesn't do a Bel Air 57, no. A Trans Am. Wow. Trans Amming it. Ow! In the car, the freaking fire flames side car go. That's what happens when you got a Christopher Walken situation going on, you know what I mean? You look, occasionally you get one, and you're like, yay, Christopher Walken situation. That's a fire tune right there. It's getting cold in this basement, guys. I have to put my freaking jacket on over here. Are you kidding me? It's freaking cold down here. I'm getting scootly goop news. You kidding me? I got a freaking bear outfit on over here. I killed him. I killed a bear. I had to make this freaking jacket. It's cold. I pulled an Anthony Hopkins with Alec Baldwin in the woods. No, not Rust. It was another movie. And we were there doing it, right? I came out with a friggin' 9-inch blade into the side of the friggin' bear. Alec Baldwin tried to kill me. He's like, I'm going to go after your wife. Bad guy in that movie. Bad guy. Oh, fam and friends, we had another awesome show tonight, didn't we? It's what we do every night. We get into the moment and create something magical. So, anyway, we have a lot more stuff coming at you, a lot more from PP Poo Poo Coin. Remember, you don't want to miss the PP Poo Poo Coin. And if you are interested in supporting the program, you can do that many ways. And one of the newest ways to do that is you can buy an NFT, which is a way of supporting the show. And also, if NFTs do become something, and the show continues to drive towards the friggin' sun like you know I'm going to, then maybe those things will be worth something someday. I'm not really sure. But worst case scenario, you didn't buy the rupee coin or the SID 45 coin that was now rupee coin. He should have gone with SID 45 coin. He didn't want to do it. He's like, no, we're gonna go with rupee coin. It has more fire behind it, more steam. You know. Oh, we got heat behind the rupee coin. It was a freaking cold winter. You know what I mean? People are like, what? Rupee coin? No freaking way. Can I throw them at people? Can I give them to people I hate? Like, that's where they started going with it. It became like the negative coin was the rupee coin. Sid had too much to go around. He still has too much to go around. Poor Sid. Sid, I told you, you should have branded it the SID 45 coin. You would have been sold out already. And they'd be all like rupee coins. You can't get rid of a rupee coin in 2022. I'm sorry. You should have gone BB Poo Poo. And worst case scenario is, the newest PP Poo Poo. And then a Shibbity Bibbity Boo Boo. That's the one that's coming out in mid 2022. That one. Whoo! But PP Poo Poo is going to have to take over some of the slack because BB Poo Poo's out. Like, we're basically like running out right now. People are like, I want BB Poo Poo. I'm like, you're out of freaking stock. There's no more, dude. We sold out. You want some? You got to buy it from somebody else. Guess what that means? You're paying up. You're paying up for the PP Poo Poo. But don't worry about it. You'll get the effervescence. It will be all over you before you know it, you know? And you won't be able to ever get the taste out of your mouth, like that type of situation. So anyway, fam and friends, remember that when we do this, we do it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. We're not going at it a little bit, you know? We're not going to be like, we freaking go at it, you know what I mean? 2 hours, 4 minutes in, I'm going in for a left, another uppercut, neck chops, you know what I mean? Like, we're doing it. We don't slow down the last 3 minutes of the show. Usually the best part is the last 5 minutes of the show. We do some sort of new crazy thing. Your rupee coin. Aaron Rodgers' phone call. That was the last 5 minutes of the show yesterday. BB Poo Poo came out in the last 5 minutes of one of the shows. Like, the stuff that I think of when I'm tired after the night's over, after we've improvised a lot, is sometimes the best stuff because it's so laid back. Right, Joanne? That friggin' heartbeat, right? I try to make it work with the beat here. But she's got the arrhythmia, so it's just like... She's like an old friggin' truck from the early 1900s when they were, taking corners. The horn was like... It's her friggin' heart. I do feel bad for you, Joanne. No, I'm not saying I don't feel bad for you. I do feel bad for you. I just can't freaking stand the sound of it. And it wasn't like, it was like Christine Seidman sends me a message. She's like, Mark, look, I love the Renaissance Man, Joe, but do you think you could ask Joanne to quit with the friggin' wheezing? I was like, Christine, I get it. And when Sydney, who was, again, coining the SID 45 / rupee coins, he was like, look, Mark, I'm making these rupee coins right now, but do you think Joanne can stop with the filing in the background? Because it's really distracting me when I'm trying to make my rupee coin situation. I get it, Sid. I get it. I don't have much control over that one. And then, of course, Rob was too. So Rob sent me a personal message on Telegram, which you should all be followed on like Telegram right now, doing a Telegram situation. Because when we're there on a Telegram, we're doing it. You know what I mean? And Rob was like, hey, Mark, oh, that's cool. Look, I wanted to find out if there's any way you can have Joanne go into the other room so we don't have to hear her freaking heart beating in the background. The omnicarditis, we're calling it now. Omni, it's everywhere at once. It's everything. She's got an omnicarditis. And so basically, my message from Rob, hey, Mark, please send the friggin' omnicarditis queen into the other room. We're looking for a break. We want to hear you, buddy. We don't want to hear the omnicarditis situation going on, the vial and the wheezing. I know. I get it. The worst one, though, was when I saw Jacqueline Grace, Kibo, Pamela, S-Coop, and Acts, my brother. They all sent the same message. I couldn't believe this one. This is like a weird one because I didn't think anybody saw it. I thought it was pretty clean here. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think it was, we keep it clean here on the Renaissance Man Show, right? But I got messages from everybody, including Jesse Lee. He sent the same freaking message. You want to know what that message was? Mark, love the show. Big fan. However, do you think you could ask Joanne to stop stacking her doll hair behind you during the show? Like, it's getting to be too much. Like, we're here trying to watch a show. We're seeing all these bags, Walmart bags, CVS bags. It'd be cool if she went with the same color uniform, but she's throwing it into all these different colored bags, and it's stacked up behind you, and it's starting to become very much a distraction. And I said, I get it. Joanne, they're asking you to do your freaking job. Take your doll hair home, deposit it into the doll hair bank. You know, you go down there. How are my doll hairs doing? Are they accruing any interest? You get in there, you find out they're not. They're still there, though. You get still the same amount of doll hair. They don't accrue interest. Where did you hear that one? That you're going to get more doll hair by putting in the doll hair bank? No, you don't get any sort of interest on the doll hair situation. Oh, I'm getting 0.1% of my doll hair. Yeah, what are they doing? Manufacturing doll hairs? Cloning doll hairs? Like, how are they doing it? They can't. Those doll hairs are unique. They were purchased at a Gary V tag sale. Crushing it. Check it out. Crushing it. I was like, dude, I know you're crushing it. You are crushing it. And I am too. I bought another doll hair set collection. I gotta pay Joanne tonight. He's like, that's cool, dude. He's like, crushing it. I was like, I know. We know it. We don't need to hear you say it again. You're crushing it. But Joanne, she's crushing that freaking desk. Just when she leans on it. I gotta buy a new desk now. Yeah, shards of freaking wood all over the studio right now. You didn't hear that just now? It's crashing to the ground. You're right back there? Yeah. That's how we show our concern here. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to be too forward. This is 2021. You can't be like, oh, Joanne, can I help you up? You get into a problem, you do it, help me help you up in the 2021 situation. You gotta go, how you doing back there? You all right? Pick yourself up off the wood table, floor situation with the splinters all over you now because you broke the table into a million pieces. Toothpicks everywhere. You know, can you pass me one of those, Joanna? I've got something in my teeth from the Life cereal I just ate a little while ago. All right, I'll get it myself. Don't worry about it. She's so inconsiderate. She's like, I'm still trying to get up. Whatever. You got a quadruple heart situation. You got toothpicks all around. You broke the table. You can't just share one with me. I got a little piece of Life cereal on my tooth. What kind of number 2 are you, Joanne? You know? Oh, thank you. She finally gave me one. Better. Right there. There we go. See, Joanne, all you have to do sometimes is put a little bit of effort in. You know what I mean? I'm not asking for you to run down the hallway and go and grab me the friggin', you know, I sometimes need a chopstick situation when we're dealing with the Miyagi flies. Because I can't catch them with my hands. I don't know why, but the chopsticks. I'm money. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, biggity, boo. We were talking about doing an NFT. This is a great idea. Pamela, I think it was, or S-Coop. Someone, I think it may have been. Either, both of them. They were like, hey, you should take the carcasses of all the flies you've been killing and sell them as NFTs. Not a bad idea. We can take photos. This is Fly Lee, number 4. By Menon. Shot, selling it. Everybody's rich. Oh, cool. I got the first NFT of Fly Lee. Bruce Lee's great-great-great-great-grand fly. Everybody's doing it now. And we were Bruce Kung Fu, Bruce Lee, fighting. I can hear it already. Yeah, we were Fly Lee fighting. Yeah, everybody came around to hear that one. It's like top 3 in 2023. It comes back as like a It charts. I can't wait to hear Flyleaf. We were Flyleaf fighting. You know, when we were doing the Flyleaf fighting situation on the road, biggest touring band of the year, you know, everybody's like, hey, we want to hear the Flyleaf situation on it, you know, and we were Flyleaf fighting. Everybody's going, they're all into it, right? Because they're doing a Flyleaf situation. And when you do that, you're just getting the real true emotion and spirit out of people, right? And occasionally there's a, you know, like someone getting kicked in the face, you know, and that's just interesting, really. Like, and we were Flyleaf. Well, no, please don't do that. We didn't intend for a brawl to take place here. Who's got the best, you know, like kick above the shoulder, you know? That guy clearly over there just kicked 5 people in the face. They're on the ground. They're not Flyleaf fighting anymore. They are now crying on the ground. No, sir. I'm not trying to fight you. I'm here doing a show, okay? You were Flyleaf fighting. I joked when I said, and we were. I was saying you were. And you were Flyleaf fighting. When you bring yourself into it, they're coming to kick you in the face. So I switched up the lyrics in the 2023 version. You didn't know this. But it comes out. Everybody's all crazy for it. And you were Flyleaf fighting. Because when you put yourself in there, you're getting a kick in the face. You don't want that. No face kicks. And it started to happen. You know, it was like a racist / hate event that started happening. They were talking about it in the news. We were kung fu fighting, whatever, you know, Flyleaf fighting, kicked in the face again today in Georgia. You know, crazy people in Georgia. In a Flyleaf fighting situation. The guy was flying through the air like Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat. You know, he got his guy, you know. But when you say we, you're the guy they're kicking in the face. So make sure you say you. You were kung fu. You and that guy were kung fu fighting. Not me. I'm here singing the song. You remind people when you're doing it. So that was where the hook was like, but I'm just the guy here singing the song for you, yeah, because we were Flyleaf fighting. Not me, I'm here just playing the song for you. We were Flyleaf fighting. You know what I'm saying? It was working out. We were doing it. The whole world stopped that year. You know? Unfortunately, then they came out with another pandemic. That one was even worse than the pandemic of 2019. They were like, oh, and everybody was like, bah, bah, bah. Yeah, dude. That one's the same as 2019, though. Like the same reaction point. Oh, okay, it's safe and effective. Boogity boogity boo, right? Yeah, that was what happened. It was one of the greatest moments in history is when they were like, "You're not a cow, you're not a horse," and I was like, "No, I'm not a cow or a horse. That's silly. I'm a freaking guinea pig! Biggity biggity boo! Ching ching ding 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 ding! Oh, oogity boogity! You telling me I'm not a horse? I'm a cow? Okay. What am I then? What am I? Am I a human? Oh no, you're a freaking guinea pig! Oogity boogity boo! Dr. Weasel Fouch, how dare you? What? You can't do that. You can't come on the air and do a Weasel Fouch situation. That's anecdotal. It's not freaking anecdotal. Stop it. You keep saying anecdotal left and right when you're just being a Weasel Fouch. I'm Dr. Weasel Fouch. I know, I just announced you, did an introduction again. We had you on for 15 minutes earlier in the show. You're back now, you're starting crap? Tell us, Dr. Weasel Fouch, what are the rates of infection for people who don't get the bugaboo? We don't have that information. It's anecdotal. Everything's freaking anecdotal to you. Everything. I've never heard you say anything factual. We have some great information on remdesivir, and it looks like it's going to be a game changer. Oh, you mean 54% of the people die? That is a game changer. You're right. 54% die. 46% chance of living. You're more of a chance of dying than living from the remdesivir. That's anecdotal. It's not anecdotal at all. I saw the freaking research paper. And also, then, I mean, what are we doing here? What are we do? Are we going to just vaccinate the entire planet? What is that the plan here? Exactly. We're going to do a bugaboo for everybody. A bugaboo or 2 a day. You got to have 15 per year. You got to light them up. Your friggin' application's going to go from green to yellow to red. And you won't be able to buy food. You're going to be a second-class citizen. No. This has nothing to do with, demeaning people and separating the public. You are being a bad human being because you did not get the bugaboo. But the bugaboo doesn't freaking work. People get it. They still get sick. They still go to the hospital. They still die. What are we talking about? That's anecdotal. It's a freaking anecdotal Fauci. You get an anecdotal Fauci situation going on. One of these days, he's going to get his, Dr. Weasel Fauci, how dare you, do this whole thing with beagles and you cut their sever cords, or the vocal cord situation, and then you have their face eaten out by sandflies? You're a disgusting man. That's anecdotal. That's not freaking anecdotal. We read about it. You did it. Of course I did. It's research. We have to do gain-of-function research in order to understand how humans will react when we create a pandemic. Yeah, well, you did it. You're doing it right now. We're the lab rats. We're the guinea pigs. Thank you. But no, you're right. We're not cows. We're not horses. We're definitely not horses or cows, no. I agree with you. 1,327%, Weasel Fauci. So at least we got that going for us, right? Dr. Weasel Fauci. This is the guy who we're all listening to? Really? Hold on. Hey, Dr. Weasel Fauci, how many mascaroos should we put on when we go outside? We have 437. Wait, 437 masks when we go outside? Exactly. But why so many? Because you need to protect yourself from the civid. But that doesn't stop it from being, from getting it, right? No, not at all. Then why the freak do it? Because I said so. You're going to make us do that? Of course. You have too much power over us. Of course. That's the whole point. We've got to stop you guys from living. You're going to take our lives away, you scumbag piece of... Oh, hold on. Don't talk like that to me. I'm Dr. Weasel Fauci. I know I'll talk to you however I want. Weasel Fauci, because you're not a good man. You are a Weasel Fauci. I know I'll talk to you however I want, Weasel Fauci, because you're not a good man. You are a Weasel Fauci. So it's 4,327 masks? Exactly. Where'd you get that information? Well, it's peer-reviewed. You got peer-reviewed information on our freaking masks, but nothing on the bugaboo or anything else? No, we're still working that out. How about on the horse stuff? You got anything? Anybody looking into that? No, we just haven't had the time to look into that yet. Yeah, I get it. You mean because it could actually help people, right? Exactly, and there's no patent that you could actually work with. It's all public domain at this point. Okay, so make sure we don't have a chance to get a cheap and effective medication that will stop this thing in its tracks, correct? Exactly. What they did in India, we don't want to do here. We want people to die so they get scared and get a bugaboo. But the bugaboo doesn't work. That's why you got to get a booster. But how many boosters do you need? One every day. Oh, done a day? 365 boosters in a year? Maybe 2. We're still working out the data. You're going to Weasel Fauci us and come out with something. I know what you're going to do. Oh, it's 1 a day. 1 booster a day. And you're going to be safe from the civet. And you'll be fine. Nothing else. It doesn't matter about anything. Just take 1 a day. That's your food as well. And then we people do that. We do that, right? We take it 1 a day. We're there. We're taking it 1 a day. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, like 3 months later, it's going to be 2 a day like the doctor says. Keep the civet away. It's 2 boosters a day to keep the civet away. You're doing a freaking slogan out of it? You're doing a slogan out of it to put on cars? To have them pitch at the doctor's office? 2 civet boosters a day to keep it away? We gotta do it. It's like the Apple, but now it's just 2021, so it's boosters. friggin' Weasel Fouch, guys. He comes out with all these rules. He comes up with his own friggin' ridiculousness. You know what I mean? What are we doing here right now? I got a Weasel Fouch situation going on. Oh my goodness. So no time to look into the horse stuff, right, Weasel Fouch? No, we've been focused on bugaboos for 5 to 11-year-olds. Wait a second. So you got myocard for all these kids, and you want to throw it into every single one of them. When you look 214 in the nation passed last year, in the friggin' nation, you want to do that? Exactly. The risk is too high to our youth. 214 in the planet? In the nation? In 2 years? That's 112 per year, you chooch. And you want to do it to all the kids? Shoot them all up? Exactly. This has nothing to do with public health, does it? Not at all. Yeah, we know. You set this up October 9, 2019. Yeah, Agenda 21. We knew about it. We know what you did, Dr. Weasel Fouch. That's anecdotal. No, it's not. I saw the freaking video. I saw what you said. We're going to have to get people to really be worried in order to take this bugaboo. You friggin' said it. You said that, you piece of garbage. We're going to have to get people really scared in order to get them to take this. I was joking. You were not joking. You were being a friggin' weasel. Because that's what you are. You even look like a Weasel Fouch. That's why Rich Killian nailed it. When he was like, biggity biggity boo. There's your Weasel Fouch, Mark. Oh, but there's the Weasel Fouch. We got a Weasel Fouch from Rich Killian. Rich, you rock. Trish. You know where you're dealing with a Rich Killian situation. And you get something that's just like, Dr. Weasel Fouch! And you're good. You're like, yay, I got a Weasel Fouch situation. Put on 474,337 masks. And you're like, dude, stop with the mask situation. Like, what are we doing? Everybody get a bugaboo. Like, why are we doing that? You know what I mean? Bugga! We got a bugga! A bugga! I think that's what Joanne's heart sounds like. He's nailing that one. That's exactly what when you got the arrhythmia situation going on of the Philadelphia Philharmonic. Oh, Weasel Fouch! When you throw a Weasel Fouch in the background, adding harmony. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, Fouch! Oh my goodness. And just like that, the end of the show becomes a new bit. Just like we said, didn't we? I just freaking said that. Just said the best stuff happens the last couple minutes of the show every day. Where are you? Get over here. Oh my goodness, guys. Man, I love this show. I just love doing this show. I love doing this show. Joanne, no, you get paid afterwards. You already got your freaking... You got your caribou. It's 1:11 in the morning. That's a good time. Make a little kiss. Say a prayer. Say a little wish. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you and let you know how much you mean to me. We've been here for 1,038 days in a row, and I show up every day for you. And if you're on the other side saying, I wonder if he's speaking to me, I am. We're here together. We need to connect. That time where they say we should be apart and that you're bad and you're not the same because you're different and you don't think the same things and you like this and that other person doesn't, so that means you should hate that person. Those are all lies. Just continue to show up and let's hang out. Let's have some fun together. Let's laugh, let's sing, and let's inspire ourselves to get to the greatest moment of our lives, which is right this second. And I cannot wait for us to do it again tomorrow, fam and friends. So acts my brother, Bradley Smith, Christine Seidman, Sydney, Rob my brother, Jacqueline Grace, Kibo, Nacho Business. You got a Nacho Business thing going on. You got a Nacho Business thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. You get a Nacho Business thing going on. You're like, I got to say, you better have Nacho Business. You kidding me? I'm going to do a Nacho Business situation. You go into a friggin' deli and someone's like, could I help you, sir? Excuse me, what's your name? Nacho Business. And then it's on. Gloves start coming off. Yeah. Like, I just freaking told you my name. You want to go? I told you it's Nacho Business. And you're going to come at me? Elbows in the face. Because Nacho, she'll come out. She just comes out. And then all of a sudden there's an elbow coming at you. You're like, I didn't expect that from Nacho Business. But when you start asking and the Nacho Business gives you the business and you don't pay attention to that business, that's on you. You know what I mean? That's you being you. And then later you look in the mirror with a black eye from Nacho Miyagi. Didn't get it. I tried. Maybe I did. You get in the mirror later on, and you're looking at that black eye from Nacho Business. And then she's like left a little note as well. Like you're there and you're like in like the bathroom and you're like checking on it. You're like, oh, and a little note comes sliding under the door. And you're like, what the freak is that? And you go over and you pick up this letter. You open it up and it says, I told you, it's not your business. Bam, biggity boo. And then you're like, I should have just kept to myself, It was not my business. She told you. And then the embarrassment of being like 275 pounds all muscle. You know what I mean? Like you're the guy at the gym. Everybody's like, goodness, that dude's freaking jacked. And then Nacho took you out. It's all over YouTube. That was the craziest. You got TikToked. FYP page? Oh, man. You're on the For You page, and it's Nacho sitting there like this over the top. You're like, what? Nacho's there doing it, And the whole world stopped on the FYP. It's crazy. And you're like, no way, what are we doing? Nacho had the last laugh, guys. Nacho had the last laugh. That's all I can say. So just remember next time you go out and you're like, hey, what's your name? And someone turns to you and says, Nacho Business. You better say, no problem. What can I get for you? Anything? You want a Mars bar? I still think we have some in the back here. You get the Mars bar situation. Lotto ticket? No problem. A pack of smokes? There you go. I'm not asking another thing out of you. It's not my business. Sometimes you have to just understand that it's not your business. And that only happens when you get demolished in front of a massive crowd and immediately viral on FYP and on YouTube Shorts. Look at that guy. He's a moose. Destroyed by Nacho Business. It happened, guys. It happened. I'm sorry. I saw this episode in 84. I'm Back to the Future, Mark. I go and I'm looking at things, you know what I mean? We're always looking back at the ancient timelines in order to just kind of get a little understanding. Like you guys read books, I just throw it on their friggin' tube. Look at that. It's Nacho Business beating the hell out of a friggin' dude in the middle of the square. Cameras everywhere. Oh my goodness. She's beating up that dude that we're all like, pounded him into the ground. Ooh, it was crazy. It was almost like surreal. You're like, what the how the hell did she do that? That dude's like a freaking big, huge rock, like a stone that you'd find in the jungle, and you have to have it excavated. Nacho, all over the top, doing one of these on the top. Bang, biggity boo, bangity bing. You're like, holy freaking cow. This guy's like, he's crying for his mother. He's going, uncle, 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 like it's freaking Christmas Story. Excuse me, we're a month away from Christmas Story. You don't go Christmas Story a month early? Put your tongue on the freaking flagpole? What are we talking about over here, you Nacho Business? It's Nacho Business where I put my tongue on a freaking flagpole. Christmas Story situation? If it wasn't for Ralphie wanting to get a BB gun, he never would have shot his eye out. That's all I'm saying, Like, you can't get a BB gun. You shoot your eye out. Christmas Story situation. Coming up, St. Marcellus. Don't forget this Christmas when St. Marcellus shows up daily for you to deliver your Christmas gifts, presents, the love from a bygone era. It was a time long ago when I was St. Markolis, you know, and they were like, we need to make this a yearly thing, St. Markolis. I was like, I'm good. Let's do it. Freaking Mandela and me, you know. St. Nicholas. Freaking Nicholas took it from me. I was there. I did it. I was the holly and the wreaths. Oh, look, I got a little fig for you. I was doing it at St. Markolis. And they come and steal my whole essence of positivity, love, and sharing, and gifts, and Christmas situation. Let's just give it to St. Nicholas. He's feeling down and out. St. Nicholas had a bad winter. He could use some extra positivity, some support. Let's give this one to St. Nicholas. You take the next one, St. Markolis. Excuse me? I built this thing up to what it is today. You take it from me, give it to Nicholas? St. Nicholas. Getting on the friggin' sleigh. Like a bunch of reindeer pushing it along. You've got Dasher and Dancer and Comet and Cupid. Donner and Blitzen and Yaman and whatever the frig it is, you know? I don't know off the top of my head. It's been a year since I sang the song to them. You know, I don't visit them very often. You know, only Christmas, only each year. When I go in there to do it, the St. Markolis situation, then I'm like, oh, that's right. There's a freaking Rudolph in this group. Big stupid red nose, right? He's so special. His brothers and sisters don't like him too much. They want to get some sleep. Stupid red blinking nose. Poor Rudolph, his nose blinks red. It's not just red, it's like blinking red. Like there's a friggin' truck coming. Oh, train? There's a train coming too? The freaking blinking red lights there. Try sleeping through that when you're a deer. I need total darkness. And my brother, stupid Rudolph. You know, he's there. He's got that dumb freaking nose, you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? You got a dumb nose like that? We're all here in the cave, trying to get some sleep for the night. Let's cuddle up. Somebody cover up that dummy's nose. Just listen, Dasher, come over here. Lay down on top of freaking Rudolph's nose over there. I don't care, put your butt on it. Smell, if he's got to smell that butt of yours, that's fine by me. I just don't want to see the blinking red nose anymore. Oh, he's so special. He's so stupid. You know, you're a dummy. Why do you have a red blinking nose? We just want to get some sleep. We just want to get some sleep. And you can't shut off the blinking nose, like take the double A's out? You can't just find the switch for your nose? Just shut it off for the night? We get it. You're unique. You want to go out there and show off how special you are. I know. But when you're here, end of the day, we're trying to get some rest. Oh yeah, Rudolph, you're cool. We get it. You're cool. Shut the freaking nose off, all right? Just shut it off while we're here in the freaking cave, sleeping it out. There it is again. It starts to become like a freaking civil war in the cave. Rudolph! Told you to shut the freaking nose off! What are we doing? You can't shut the nose, we go sleep. I can't sleep when you keep the nose on. You know? Like, you can maybe sleep when the nose is on, but I need total darkness to sleep. Can't sleep with the nose on. That's silly. How do you even sleep with the nose on? Wait, hold on. I don't care if on your side of the bed the nose is on and on my side of the bed it's not. You need it to be completely off. And if I want to sleep, total darkness, pitch black. Freaking, I don't got a nose on my side. I'm reading. I don't care what you got going on and you're not reading while I'm trying to sleep. Shut the nose so I can get some sleep. Too much nose light. It's times like this that we realize insanity is a real thing. Boom, biggity boo! Are you kidding me? Oh, St. Markolis? Back to the Future Mark strikes again. That's right. Bringing gifts this friggin' Christmas. Yeah, I'm showing up in a friggin' reindeer outfit with like all of them. We're coming together. I'm gonna hide it in the pack, in the back, and they'll be like, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be the one giving out the gifts, doling out the presents there, St. Marcolis." I know. I'll get to it later. Right now, I just want to have some fun with you guys. We haven't seen you in a while. It's been like 11 months, you know? Once Christmas is over each year, I'm like, all right, see you guys next year. And that's it. You know what I mean? I'm done. I don't even come back until like today. So let's spend a little time together. How's it going? You guys been beating up on Rudolph again because of that stupid nose? What do we do? You gotta leave him alone, you know? He's unique, guys. No, I know, Prancer. I get it. Like, you have an issue with him because he's always blinking the stupid nose instead of shutting it off at night. I get it. Donner? No, don't be mean, Donner. That's not nice. You don't say that. No. Did you see that, Prancer? Yeah. Now, Donner says that he wants to give him a reason for his nose to be red. That's not nice, Donner. Blitzen? No, Blitzen. Blitzen said, I'm about to take that nose and chop it off. With my foot. I don't even know how you do that with a foot. Blitzen, what were you thinking? I forgot. Blitzen's kind of idiot, right, Donner? Right, Blitzen. Blitzen, let me ask you a question, Blitzen. Where are you in the pack again? You're not in the front, right? I hope not. We got the whole pack going this way and freaking Blitzen's pulling in that direction. Dummy. You got to be behind someone looking at someone's butt. That's what I'm thinking, because you don't know where the hell you're going. You can start going in every direction. So we need you staring at a hiney butt. And when you do that, Blitzen, I think we'll be okay. Comet? What? No, Comet. No. If you want to be at the back behind Blitzen just to kind of give that extra guidance, I'm cool with that, but I still think you need to be number one. You're a friggin' Comet. You know, they call you Comet for a reason, you know? You lead the way with a friggin' Comet-like trajectory. You're Comet trajectorying it. And you're going to go all of a sudden in the back? Who are you going to put in front? I can't think of any other names of your dumb names. I don't know any of them. You want Rudolph in the front? I guess that wouldn't be a bad idea. We're not going to get in any accidents because there'll always be, you'll see that we're coming, you know? Like, it's like how airplanes have a blinking light so you know that there's an airplane in the air, you know. You got a blinking Rudolph at the front of the pack next to Cupid, or Comet, you know. And you're like, oh, look at that. Freaking Rudolph's up in the front of the pack. Red blinking light in it. You missed that tree thanks to my stupid blinking light nose. You're a valued part of this team, Rudolph, just so you know. I would never cut your nose off. I would ask you if there's a switch. I would say the same thing that, you know, Donner asked. Do you have a freaking switch to shut that thing off at night? You know what I mean? I get it during the day. I'm unique. Look at me. I get it. Okay? You're cool. But at the end of the freaking day, when we're sitting there in the cave trying to catch some Z's, half of us need complete darkness. We can't sleep without total darkness. And you gotta... It's like every 1.3 seconds. What is that? You can't have it just go off. It goes off and then back on. We see you doing that. Like, you can't train yourself to just have it go. And then it's just that's it. It's off. Just keep the freaking thing shut off, dude. What kind of reindeer are you? Blinking red nose? I'm going to leave that one to St. Marcolis. Let him handle it. You know what I mean? I'm not getting into it. That's all I'll say. Oh, famine, friends. Complete madness as usual. Acts, Bradley, Christine, Sid, Rob, Jacqueline, Jesse, Kibo, MJ, Nacho. I hope you liked your bit, Nacho. And Pamela. I love each and every one of you guys. I appreciate you. And I hope you have an awesome day tomorrow. And I cannot wait to do this again with you tomorrow for day 1039 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. This is the show that will keep showing up just so you have a place to escape to. Leave all the darkness, you know, where it is for a little while. Leave the baggage at the door, as I like to say. This is the Renaissance. Let's get into it. And let's start sharing the love and and shutting down the darkness. So until tomorrow, fam and friends. Oh my goodness, what an awesome show. Another awesome show tonight. I'm gonna have to cut out all the stuff that I did for Nacho. That's gonna be a good bit. And the Weasel Fouch stuff. A lot of Weasel Fouch stuff tonight. First gotta get Three's Company finished. Too much editing, not enough time. Until tomorrow, fam and friends. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance, man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. You got to go away. Yeah. Have a great night, fam. I will see you